Yo, what's good, you guys? Your boy Ben Mahari here, represent Mahari Nation Sports Podcast. Much love to all my brothers out there, to all my subscribers, and all my LDBC brethren out there, man. Let me tell you something. If you thought what Russell Westbrook endured last night was bad, I'm telling you, these are. I swear, fans have no sense of respect when it comes to these athletes, and what I'm talking about is this right here. So what happened was last night during the Knicks and Hawks game in Madison Square Garden. Um, some idiotic New York fan took the opportunity to basically spit at Trae Young, and what I've read through reports is that that glop of spit that fan dished at Trae Young went over the head of 50 Cent towards Trae Young. Okay, now I haven't heard much of that spit actually did hit Trae Young reportedly. But the thing is, though, bro, like, listen, y'all are. I'm gonna tell you something. These fans have no sense of common morality. All right, no common sense of morality. And here's the other thing, though, too, that I want people to understand. And I'm gonna use my loud voice when I say this. We're still in a fucking pandemic. We're still in a fucking pandemic out here. And you got these idiotic fans that have now been given the privilege to come over to watch these sporting events, and you abuse that privilege to spit at a professional athlete? Really? Really? Let me tell you something. Just like what I said about the Russell Westbrook video earlier, I'm telling you, the NBA is getting closer and closer to having another mouse at the palace on their hands. All right? Spitting at another person, let me tell you something. People have been killed through human civilization over that kind of egregious act. All right? And whoever dropped the video that showed the Knicks fan, you know, spitting at Trae Young, let me tell you something. That fan should be arrested. He should be criminally charged, and he's already been banned for life at Madison Square Garden. Either way, but he needs to be arrested. He needs to be in jail for a very, very long time. Because, like I said, we're still in a damn pandemic. We're still got to keep our mask on. All right. Even though now our country is slowly, loosening up the mask regulations now. But these kinds of incidents here, this could force the NBA to pretty much strengthen the COVID-19, protocols. All right. Making the fans wear masks all the time. All right. The NBA is slowly allowed fans to come back into the arenas now, and now you got idiotic fans that want to come up in here thinking they can do whatever they want, throw objects at the players, and now you want to take it to the next level and spit at another athlete. I swear, man, a lot of these fans, they don't know that these athletes are actually legitimate people. It's like their sense of reality is does not compute into their minds. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely fucking ridiculous. And yes, I'm swearing in this case because I'm just getting agitated. I am just getting disgusted. This is one of the big reasons why I don't even go to many sporting events. And I'd rather just sit here at my house watching it on television, where I can just watch the game, peace and quiet, with no fans talking no shit. All right? It's ridiculous. I am just so sick and tired of a lot of these self entitled fans that want to come up in here and think they can do whatever they want to these athletes, not knowing that a lot of these athletes, some of their triggers are loose cannon. All right? They're thankful that Trae Young is not one of those people. But let this be Ron Artest. Let this be Jermaine O'Neal. Let this be Charles Oakley, Derek Coleman, or any of these guys that have no problem wanting to smoke with anybody. Let this be one of those players. I guarantee you, it's gonna be there's gonna be some hell raising in that place. I'll tell you that. Listen, I'm telling you, the NBA needs to strengthen its policies on these fans. They got to do whatever they can to prevent another brawl to take place under their watch. I'm telling you, this past decade we've been getting closer and closer and closer to having that situation actually happening. All right, I'm sure a lot of the players are very mindful of that. That the NBA does not want to see another brawl taking place on their watch after the madness that took place at the Palace back in 2004, as I explained on my Russell Westbrook video earlier. But ugh, it's just these incidents just drive me insane. Oh no, yeah, Trae Young did respond to this on Twitter when he pretty much said, "Damn, crazy, 50%, y'all good," and he pretty much also said on Twitter, if you can check that out yourself, "Keep your mask on, my boy." Hashtag that's just childish. So he's pretty much somehow taking the high road, out of this whole situation. But if this were me, if this were, let's say, Lamont Lane, if this were Ticket TV or anybody else that had been spat on, I guarantee you, I guarantee freaking you that they're gonna be putting your hands on you and they're gonna be whooping your ass for doing that because people have been killed over the years for being spat at. All right, that's the ultimate disrespect of manhood or even human decency, period. Period. All right? You do not spit at another person regardless of what has happened. You do that, it's all bets are off. I don't care if you're a man or a woman. I don't care who you are, except for a young child. All right? All bets are off when you spit at another person. All right? And considering the fact that we're still living in a freaking pandemic right now, you mean to tell me that did not go into your mind when you basically decided to commit that act? And what if the spit actually hit 50 Cent? That would have been a lawsuit waiting to happen, and it would have been criminal charges on your plates. All right. I hope he does get criminal charges in that matter because we're still living in a dangerous pandemic where the cases are still relatively the same. Some of them have increased, some of them have decreased, but still, we're living in a pandemic right now in this country. It ain't over yet, people. But that didn't go into that fan's mind when he actually committed the act. So I'm telling you, the NBA need to do something about this. And here's what the other thing too. The NBA needs to start, posting jumbotrons of the fans that committed these acts. Shame them, humiliate them, put them on blast. Let this a message loud and clear to all the fans that are attending these games that if you commit these acts, we're not just gonna just force you out of the arena, take away your tickets, take away your season tickets, and arrest you. But we're gonna put your face on the jumbotron, put your face all over our social media platforms, just to embarrass you and to humiliate you, to send a message loud and clear that this kind of behavior will not be tolerated. All right, that's the best way, in my view, that you could try to guilt trip the fans for committing those acts. Because I guarantee you, if I don't care who you are, you don't want to be embarrassed in front of millions, thousands, or millions of people all over the world. Especially when in an age of social media where everything can travel real quick with a snap of a finger. I guarantee you, I, I don't want to be embarrassed like that in front of everybody. I can guarantee you that. And I'm sure a lot of you don't. And I'm sure a lot of those idiotic fans don't want that. That's what the NBA's got to do to start enforcing these fans to stop doing these kind of acts to its players. Because I guarantee you, I cannot say this enough. We are getting closer and closer to another Miles of the Palace incident right in front of our hands. And I don't know when it's going to happen, but it's only a matter of when. It's not a matter of if, because there's going to be another idiotic fan that's going to do something stupid, and there won't be enough security around to prevent the incident from happening. So that's my 2 cents. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. And with that, I'm out. Peace.